Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader known as Fijian Traders. This is your host Mr. Singh. Marathon Digital Holdings, ticker symbol MARA. What a month, what a week we having. The low of $14.23 kind of broke one of my support level, was sitting at $14.47. And why is doing it? There's a lot of questions coming up. There's a lot of concern in the market. We're gonna cover a lot today. I know I didn't do the video over the weekend due to some family emergency came up. Didn't do any videos on my channel, but I'm back, and I was not. I was definitely following on the stock, especially with Marathon Digital. What's going on? So I did my due diligence. So don't go anywhere, folks. We have a lot to cover today. Well, Marathon Digital. It is better now than ever to just own a Bitcoin instead. What does it mean by that, right? So Marathon Digital stocks underperform Bitcoin. MARA stock increased 44.5% compared to this 166.7% of Bitcoin. The net income hit record of $261 million, but most of are due to the one-time gains. In my opinion, the company is swimming upstream as the efficiency gains and needs to cover both Bitcoin having every 4 years as well as the nature of the Bitcoin. There is a risk that Marathon Digital could have diluted the event and given they essentially have doubled their hash rate through the capital expenditure. Well, when the Bitcoin rallied, we know how Marathon Digital did. Absolutely went the highs of $34 all the way from $12. Also, the gaining couple of mining sites such as in Georgia, Tennessee, Oklahoma. What are the big events for Marathon Digital? And we know about how market is pulling as well. Well, also, Peter Schiff's challenged Bitcoin's over 100K prediction as crypto linked to the stocks in a bear zone and sell your fools and gold and buy the real thing. So a lot of things that he covered. Bitcoin, although recovering from Saturday's lows, has settled into a red as on Monday as its pullback of 63,500 mark, with the volatility of Mr. Economics and Crypto Skeptic Mr. Peter Schiff expressed regarding the Apex crypto blasting off in the line of the prediction by the bulls. Also, let's mention that all not apart from Marathon Digital, right? You have coins, you have other BITFs, other miners such as WGMI. They were all down. They're all down at the moment right now. What are we also looking at is how the economy is playing up. The economy right now, in terms of a bearish market shifting because of the fear of the interest rate coming cut off, which gonna stabilize, and also in terms of growth level for the companies, to have, it's gonna make a big suffering on that. Well, we're gonna talk on the technical side. What is going on? What are we looking at? It also Bitcoin. Before I talk on that, Marathon Digital technical analysis, we're gonna cover the Bitcoin, how Bitcoin is doing, what are we looking at it, and what are the lows of Bitcoin at the moment. And you can clearly see that we went all the way to 63,000, 61,000. And what is the pullback? What in 6 months, you can clearly see that we are kind of trading into this channel. We're in the lows of 60s, and every time we do, we push the highs of 71. Now we came back. Could we see another rally all the way to this level? But clearly you can see around $71,000 level is where Bitcoin is doing. But the entire market, you can clearly see that how the market is pulling back all the way, going back to SPY, right? SPY 500. You can clearly see that we broke down. We've been taking along this 200-day moving average. Now we came all the way to $503, which is not a good sign. Absolutely, I'm not saying the market is crashing. Absolutely not. But you can see a pullback of a market right now is sitting on a 60-day, which is my blue line if you're not familiar. It's sitting at $503, and the low can come all the way to $468, which is going to be a bear market right now if it breaks through. Everything is signaling to a bear market, so something that we as investors for a long time, we're gonna be prepared. what is coming through. And we're going to talk on the technical side on Marathon Digital. Yes, folks, I did show my shares on Marathon Digital. The reason behind it that uh, it's not I'm over with this company, absolutely not, definitely not. But it was coming close to the entry level on the Marathon Digital. Wasn't when I bought it over here. I bought it around at $14, and I want, as soon as it started dropping below 17, that was my okay, I'm gonna sell it because it will be coming to $14 level. Absolutely, I came all the way. And what are the key points we're looking at it? So we, as you know, this is my red ones are my resistance level. We're gonna clean up the chart, right? Because when we had this uptrend, we were making all our resistance level, and you can clearly see that it kind of time and time and broke through. So yellow line, it's gonna be changing into our support resistance line right now. Anytime it breaks, and it broke to these two key levels, and it is going to be right up here. And another one is the yellow one is sitting, which I mentioned in my previous video, is sitting at $14.38, and we went below than that, and we did recover after that, but it wasn't enough recovery. So the 5-day chart, here's as the folks looks like. Clearly see that we broke that $17.37, and it came over with my next one, which was sitting right over here. Gotta fix the chart a little bit brighter. Here you go. It came at $4.23. So today was $4.23. We're gonna shift the gear to kind of look at it, how we did today. Kind of broke to this $4.38. It was acting as a support. Clearly you can see that. Then we broke to $4.23, and then we kind of did some recovery. What are the key levels we're looking at it? What is the settle, right? I'm sure everybody has a question. What is the point we're looking at it? This is one of the zones it comes in, is the $14 level, and the last time we came at $14 level, we rallied up, even though when we had this massive downtrend, right? When we even have a massive downtrend. But what we need to see is how Marathon Digital is trading in between these channels, these two channels, in order to have some kind of breakout pattern. But right now it is a complete downtrend pattern, a bull market over here. And I did mention it when we were sitting at $21.80, which was not far off from here, the beginning of the month. And I did say this, so folks, it is a breakdown pattern is coming if we break through on downtrend, and sure we're not. And there was a lot of questions came on the during the when I did my video. What are the key levels we're looking at it? $14 is the key level, but now we gotta wait and see. The next level that we gotta wait and see, and if you're loading or starting your own new portfolio or in areas to entry level, is definitely it's gonna be sitting right over here at $12. So $12 is something to keep an eye in terms of it's gonna be our support level next, and definitely all the way you're looking at it $10.80. The reason I am saying $10.80, you can clearly see that at this level, with time and time we got rejected, right? Many times we got rejected around a $10.50 and 83 cents level. So right here, 1.234 right over here. So those are the key levels we gotta keep an eye if you're looking to load up shares, and that's an area that I am definitely looking at it, where I will be started loading my shares and rebuild my portfolio back again on Marathon Digital. But I wanted to make sure that I share with you guys. Yes, folks, I did sell it. I wanted to make sure I locked a profit. Granted, I could have sold it all the way to $34 and make a tons of money. I did accept call options, didn't make it on that, but it has to be smart, right? If I was worried about, oh, I missed these gains right here, now I'm selling to make less gains, I can sit and wait. No, this is not my pattern. Not saying that you guys go ahead and follow it. This is all my due diligence and technical analysis, and I've been following Marathon Digital for over 4 years right now, and I know how this stock has been performed. And it came to a point right now that I have sold it and locked the profit on that, and now my next is going to be coming on this level that definitely is going to be at $12 level, 63 cents to keep an eye. And if it breaks, if it doesn't stay sideways and it comes to $10 level and 22 cents and starts trading sideways, then I will enter. We gotta wait and see when is gonna be the good entry point. You are right, you can clearly see that it is pulling all the way downtrend right now. And if you start trading for about a month and stuff, sideways, then I'm going to start loading my shares and rebuild my portfolio on Marathon Digital. I'm not over it. This company has a lot of potential. We know how market is playing out. You can clearly see that after market everything's getting a recovery, but nothing was green in terms of that. On that, even Tesla came all the way to the low of 155.50 today, and something to keep an eye as well. Folks, I wanted to share with you. This is a tough times. I know some of you guys, if you have bought the shares at $34 level, $20 level, and hoping when it's going to come up. You know, right now, I really don't have a good news to tell you right now. It's like, hey, this is going to be anytime soon. No, it's not. I keep things real. If there's a good, bad, a sad, or great, I keep things real right now. I'm a bull. Because this is all my long-term investment portfolios that I'm doing it, and that is, I believe in this company absolutely. But right now we gotta be waiting and seeing these two key levels at $12.63 and $10.22. Do I see it coming to $10.22? Yes, I do definitely see it coming to the $10.23. But if the market comes and starts recovering it, then we can see it. But right now, with the bear market coming up, and bears market do stick around 3 months, so something to keep an eye and monitor it as well if you're building your long-term portfolio as well. Granted, things can do change as well. So folks, here you go. This is my technical analysis wanted to share on Marathon Digital. Sorry for not doing the videos on the weekend with some of the emergencies came up, but I'm back in town, so I'm right here and following it with you guys on that. Next video is coming up very soon. Constant updates on Marathon Digital, so I'm not going anywhere. I hope you guys have any questions. Please feel free to comment down below and let me know what is your thought process on Marathon Digital Holdings, and what are your key target areas? What are the things that you've seen that I maybe have missed it? This is open community forum over here that are built up over here. So make sure, please share what your thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Granted, there's a lot of pains going on. People are holding it. But just be smart of it because we have more pullbacks coming through. So, folks, thank you for watching it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Next video is coming up, so stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.